Hello, my name is Mike Pfaff, and this is my YouTube channel, Living in the Illusion. Now, on our board here, we have our subject from the last video. And we'll go through a little bit of review because some of the things on here we will carry over into the next video. In this video, this was our title. You see nothing but your constructions. You see nothing but your constructions because you create your world and everything in it. And this gives you some idea, some model of how you do that. And out here, where you see this picture of me, is the infinite everything. Everything that you want, that you could ever imagine, it's all here. It's all here. Then you have your lens of perception. Your lens of perception is a filtering system based upon what you believe about yourself and about the world around you based upon life experiences that you have had that and also your ego identity, but also something that you might not have thought about. Things that you have accepted as true, not experienced, but have accepted from other people's stories that they have told you, and you believe them. And you say, well, that makes sense to me. Boy, it fits in with my model of the world, and or you change your world to suit that new insight. So you have several ways that you filter this information. But the thing is, on the other side of the filter, it's different than what's out here in the everything. This picture that I'm representing as myself is me in this infinite field of everything. And then so you absorb information about me through your senses, filter it through your belief system and your ego identity. And I'm on the A side, that's what this says down here, A side, and then you take the information in and you get different information here on the B side because it's a lens. It's a filtering system. And then from this B side of information, you create over here what you believe is me. It's your best guess as to the information that comes through your filter that is true for you because of your belief system that you create me. So what's here, this picture of me, and what you create inside there cannot be the same. Never the same. Why? It's filtered. It's filtered through your perception based upon your belief system. That's the way it is. And so you never see anything. You never see anything out here the way it is. You never see this the way it is. And therefore, you can never see this picture of me. And if it's really me standing there, you can never see me. You always see your creation of me based upon your beliefs. About old men with glasses and bald heads, and you got your own way of looking at stuff. And here's what the Course says. and I want to mention it one more time, and then we'll move on to something else. You never see anything as it is. And if you never see anything the way it is, are you really seeing anything? Oh, very profound. So give that some thought. I'll reference the last video, and now we'll go on to another exciting video. And this is our subject for today, in our video today. And let me read it here, because I didn't put it all up there. It's magic. It's magic. The body only responds to the mind. The body only responds to the mind. And now, let me show you, this is what we have on our board now. And let me explain it a little bit. Up here, I want you to kind of get the idea that everything is embedded in the all, or consciousness, the infinite field of everything. Everything's embedded in it. And in our diagram here, we have the body. Now, you'll notice I represented the body as a block. So, I don't want you to fall into the trap of thinking of the body as separate, independent parts. I want you to think of the body holistically, that everything is in the inside, and it's all interrelated, interconnected, and interfunctioning. There's nothing separate. There's no separate parts in the body. Everything is integrated and operates holistically. I don't want you to think of the liver as something special. I don't want you to think of the kidneys as something special. I don't want you to think of the brain as something special. I want you to visualize the body as a holistic whole. Now, in the egoic world, the first thing we do through reductionism is take everything apart. Pull it all apart, and this does this, and this does that, and then here's the interconnection, and all of that. I don't want you to think that way. I want you to think it is one thing. And here we have the mind. Now, we have mind and we have body. And these two, mind and body, are interrelated in a relationship called mind-body connection. So we're going to be talking about the mind-body connection. And in that connection, the body and the mind dance together. They communicate together. They are entangled in each other's system. So much so that you cannot separate mind and body. They are entangled into one system in the illusion. So in that one system, you can't pull them apart. That's why I don't want you to pull the body apart into separate parts, like you take an insect, pull the legs off and the wings and stuff like that. I want you to see them as a integrated, entangled pair. And when something happens to one, it immediately affects the other. And when something happens to the other, it immediately affects the next. So they are in a constant dance And when you start pulling them apart and looking at aspects and beginning to use reductionism, you lose the concept of the whole. And I want you to remain that. I want that to remain in your mind, that this is a holistic system. And these two, mind and body, are entangled just like quantum entanglement. They affect each other in very unique ways. And the mind affects how the body operates, and the body, through its functioning, affects the mind's input. Now, with that kind of a model, we're going to look at what A Course in Miracles says. And so you're going to see it up here. And it's a little long, but I want you to pay attention, and I'll point it out as we go along. But this is what the Course says. And if it is a decision, it is the mind and not the body that makes it. The resistance to recognizing this is enormous, because the existence of the world as you perceive it depends upon the body being the decision maker. Remember, I spent a lot of time looking at perception. Who perceives? How do you perceive? Because the existence of the world as you perceive it depends on the body being the decision maker. And so that's what I want to make clear at this point, that it is the mind that leads the dance. And this is the dancer. They dance together. But this is the lead right here. In the egoic world, well, first of all, we don't recognize the mind too much. We recognize, oh, it's the body. You are not your body. Now that should be clear, because when your life force leaves, the body stays. It stays in this stardust that we call our world. So that is the point I want to make at this time. Everything is interrelated. The body, and I have two videos. One is, I'll reference them. One is called The Body is Whipping Boy to the Mind. And the other one is The Body is Servant to the Mind. And so we let the mind off the hook a lot of times. And as we go on, and these may get shorter and shorter for a while, these videos, because I'm making specific points and I'll be moving in the Pacific area. And if you have any questions, I want you to put them down below, and I'll do the best I can to answer them in a timely manner. Again, recognize the body is a holistic whole. Recognize the mind and body are entangled into a system, and you can't pull them apart in the illusion. They separate when life force leaves the planet. And this is our video for today. And so, we're not through yet, because we're going to talk a little bit now about decision making. And I'm going to put some information up here. I have a lot of it on this, but I only have so much room on my board and so much time on my video. So we're going to ask the question of AI. Are decisions made in the subconscious mind first? Are decisions made in the subconscious mind first? And this is what AI says. Yes. Research suggests that decisions are often initiated in the subconscious mind before we become consciously aware of them, with brain activity preceding conscious awareness of the decision. Now you'll see on the description, you will see a reference, and you can look up the reference. But you also might want to look at Noetic, Institute of Noetic Science. They have done a lot of work on this, and also other scientific studies showing the fact that up to 10 seconds before you are aware, the decision is already made. The decisions that you think are being made by the conscious mind, rationally, intellectually, are actually made in the subconscious mind. Up to 10 seconds, that's so far maximum. The decision is already made. The conscious mind, within the body, the conscious mind has little to do with decision making. But in the egoic world, we believe, oh, the conscious mind does everything. And it is so small and so slow, but it's all you know. So you think that's all there is. And you have not stepped back and looked at the information behind the fact that decisions are made in the mind. And like the Course in the Miracles says, you know, when you begin to understand that and understand the power of the mind, you can change your life. You can change your world. This is not new information. This goes all the way back to ancient wisdom of the Upanishads and Taoism and other spiritual paths. So give that some thought. And if you have any questions, put them down below, and I'll see if I can answer them. And we look forward to seeing you. We're going to move on from this model and expand on it in the next video. So we look forward to seeing you. We'll still be here in the illusion. Bye now.